figure, that's for sure. Okay, I've just come down for an evening session. It's looking really good. Quite some swell coming in. But yeah, I haven't fished here for absolutely years, I think. I've had some good fish here over the years, but I haven't fished here recently, and I thought it would be a little bit out of the southeasterly wind. So I reckon there's going to be some really good fishing tonight. Not sure if it'll be here, but I think it's good conditions all around. So yeah, hopefully I'll get into some bass. The waves are breaking quite a way out, so it could be anywhere along here, bass. Got a real good view from up here. That's zigzagging lovely. No fish on that side, so I'm going to try this side now. And last time I fished here was about 2 years ago, and I did catch a nice fish that time. About 2 years ago, I reckon, 2.5 years maybe. And I've fished here quite a few times in the past. Fished here with David Seaman a few times. He was the English goalie, and he was a very good balance for a big guy. I remember he nearly fell on one of these rocks, and I don't know how the hell he managed to stand up, because these rocks here are slippery as hell. Even if you know they're slippery, you can still go over, so I'm going to take my time. As in the middle of nowhere, I don't want to fall over here. But anyway, I'm hoping there's going to be something round the other side. Okay, so I made it over the slippery rocks okay. It's nice here now, it's nice and easy. Hopefully so that I don't slip. Well, when David Seaman nearly slipped, because if he would have gone down it would have been awful. You either try your best to stay up, or you just try and fall good. And he just tried his best to stay up. And I don't know how he managed it. Must have been all the dancing on ice at the time, but he did, thank God. Anyway, it's looking nice up there. Hopefully we'll get into some bass. It's really windy here. You have to cast. Shame about the wind, it was much more sheltered around the other spot, but flipping heck, it's quite difficult. I might have to put on a heavier lure actually. I don't get it lapped around the rock, and then I'm going to need, I think, the faster tweet, because everything's just been blown across the water. So I'm going to try this medium sink mullet. It's 50 gram now, because I think I want to work these edges. I think the wind is just right out there more. Come on. I've just got to get around these rocks now. Okay, nice bass. That was on the 50 gram medium sink mullet colour there, look. Yeah, I just thought it's really windy out there, right out the back. It blows them out of the water, except for the fast sink tweak. So I just put this medium sink on and just worked around the edges and got this one. So yeah, pretty pleased with that one. There we go, time to go out. So that was a fun little session. No really big bass, but a nice one. So I'm pleased with that. I'm going to go now because it's getting dark and I've got a really long way back. So I don't want to be rushing back over a lot of slippery rocks. So I'm going to get back now. perfect size. Doesn't seem to be a lot of bass about at the moment. There's definitely not a lot about where I've been fishing. Okay, so just sun's just on its way down. So we'll have a few casts around here. Just got the glide on. We'll work it just between the surface, just underneath. Just lift it up on any rocks. The wind's gone down, so it's ideal for the glide now. There doesn't seem to be many bass around, but it looks amazing conditions, to be honest. It's brilliant. Okay, I'm on. That's good. Coming at me. Just going to keep winding. Coming around that rock. There we go. Ooh. Okay, one on the glide there, just as the sun's going down. It does look really bassy. There's not a lot of bass around tonight, but obviously I'll do the odd one. So I'm happy to hook one. Okay, so that saved me from a blank. You know, when there's a lot around, you'd have had some action, but more action by now. Let's go over those rocks again. Okay, glide goes out lovely when it's got an onshore wind. The bomb goes out better when it's onshore, as does the enticer, but the glide goes out almost as far. Probably the same, almost as far if it's not windy. Try a few different retrieves. That was a huge splash. I was just trying that side to side retrieve. Slowly, something big hit it. Flipping it. Crikey. Just hoping that one stays on. Oh no. Yeah. Woo, that was a huge splash. We came up and nailed it. Don't know how big it is, but it looked big from the splash, that's all I can say. I can land it now. Bass. Whoa, nice. Okay, lovely bass there on the glide. I was just mixing up all the retrieves, and I brought it through like with a slow side to side action because it's getting dark, and I thought a slow retrieve would be better. And it's a massive splash. I mean, it's not a bad bass at all, but it looked like a monster, the splash it made. So yeah, I was really pleased to hook into that one. I think I might have chance for just a few more casts. Looks really nice conditions this morning. It's like not a breath of wind, which is one of those rare days out here, but beautiful. And so well, I'm going to get cracking on. Just going to start just over this bit of reef here. Right, now I've got 21 gram bomb on here. Hey, beautiful conditions, absolutely brilliant. Not many bass around at all, but you only need one good bass for it to be a really good session, really. Yeah, I love the side-to-side action of this bomb. Oh, come on. See that just come out from behind a rock. Nailed it. That was good. Whoa. It's not a huge bass or anything, but it's not bad. Looking like he's putting up a right fight. Let me get around this rock. Yeah. So this one just shot out from behind a rock. I saw him and just absolutely nailed it. So yeah, nice. Put up a nice little fight on the inside there. So I just stuck this 21 gram bomb on, and yeah, it was just what it needed. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of bass around today, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, maybe it's possible I could pick up another one or two, but yeah, one good fish can make the session, really. Going to go over the shallows here with the bomb. Got something how to go there. It's a decent one, I reckon. Yeah, the bomb was looking good there. Let's go around this rock first. Go over there. I'm bringing him along here. That's it. Okay, so nice bass there. Yeah, came some great spots earlier. I was fishing off some ledges, but absolutely nothing. It was quiet. So I came to this another mark, very shallow, just over some boulders, and boom, this nice one hit the 21 gram bomb. So yeah, really pleased with that. It's not much swell getting in this area. I'm going to try this 10 gram little tweak over these shallow boulders. I'll just tap it through. Right, it's close. They just keep it close to those rocks where the waves are breaking. As long as you don't get it wrapped around the rocks. Come on. Oh. I was on. Oh, I'm still on. Oh, it's tiny. Flipping heck. Okay, a little vario. Bass seems to be in very close. Just over the shallow ground, just feeding amongst the boulders. So hopefully there's a few more around. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. On my way fishing, and I'm not having too much luck with the cars this year. The second trip, second puncture. Oh, okay, last night's fishing was lovely. It was a really beautiful evening. Tonight it's a bit of an onshore wind. It's still really nice conditions. So I'm at a different spot. I'm using the bomb 56 gram because of the onshore wind and the waves are breaking out quite a way. It's not big, but I think it's good conditions. So I'm going to give it a go. Right, it's really nice conditions tonight. The water's got a bit of colour to it, but I don't think that's bad. And it's nice and overcast. The sun's still up, but it's looking nice. but these waves just rolling along for a long way, and I think that's ideal conditions for the bass to come in. Nice onshore wind, it's not too strong. Just going to work my way up along this bit of coast. Really waggling side to side, looks really good. Sure if this passes over something.
Oh, someone's had it out there.
I'm on with a bass. Decent one, I reckon. Yeah, it's a good bass, I reckon. Oh, let's hope he stays on. Flashing around like crazy. Yeah, it's a good one. Sitting this wave. Double figure, that's for sure. Whew. That's on the 56 gram bomb. Yeah, okay, it's a lovely double figure bass there. He just took the bomb probably about 40-50 yards out in a deeper trough where it just goes off a bit deeper, and he just smashed it. So yeah, really nice fish that. Absolutely over the moon with that. So yeah, it's great. Right, last session this morning. Swells have gone right down, so I'm going to get down there just about 40 minutes before daylight, fish a little bit in the dark, try a few of the slow lures, probably the glide and the slow sink tweak. So yeah, just check that out along some beaches, see how it goes. Okay, I thought it was going to be a bit windier, but it's not too bad. Okay, oh, it looks a good spot here. There's fish around. It's like a pretty sandy beach, but there's some bit of structure as well. We'll fish for about another 20 minutes at this spot. There's a nice little ledge there with the waves breaking over. I'm just going to work the lure in the white water in there. Bass can often be sitting in a spot like that. This is a 49 gram tweak, it passed well. Got a fish on. It's not a big one, but a nice little bass to save the blank. There we go. It's another lovely morning. I'm finishing a bit early. I'm going back to pack now. Conditions weren't bad today. More windy than the other days, but not a lot really. I've been really lucky with the wind this time for a change. So yeah, this morning just I came early, but there was no fish before light. I just got into a little schoolie, you know, once the sun was up in another spot. So yeah, it was a fun morning. But it's been a really nice trip again, and I was really fortunate enough to get into some really nice big doubles. One big double and another one just fractionally under and another one close. So yeah, so some decent fish really for the time of the year. So yeah, I really had a good time, and again managed to test out some lures and you know, get more idea of how they're working in the different conditions. So yeah, it was good. I'm definitely looking forward to getting back when it's possible later in the year. Yeah, cheers, thanks for watching. Going to baggage claim, empty, duty free. This is in the middle of the day. There's arrivals. Blimey, never seen it so empty.